Have you ever looked at your life and thought, why does everything feel heavier than it should? Like you're dragging around emotional clutter that no one can see, but you feel it every single day. Well, today we're doing an emotional detox, y'all, because you deserve to feel light again. Hey, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Charisse Chandel. If you're ready to grow, heal, and align with the highest version of yourself, you're in the right place. And if this topic hits home already, then go ahead and like this video and subscribe because we're diving deep today. So, let me tell you when I realized I needed an emotional detox. Y'all know I have been a nurse for years, and I was in that career that I thought that I loved. It used to light me up until it didn't. Somewhere along the way, that spark turned into survival. I was working in this hectic, toxic environment, and I wore that chaos like a badge of honor. The burnout, the stress, the constant pressure. I told myself it was just a part of being, a nurse. Rest, y'all, that felt like it was a weakness for me. So I kept pushing. I kept showing up. I kept sucking it up for that job, even though deep down I knew something was off. I was unhappy, unfulfilled, anxious, and I couldn't even explain why. But I did know this, that environment, that energy was slowly becoming detrimental to my health. And one day, y'all, I caught myself sitting in my car in the parking lot outside of the hospital, just staring at the building. I used to love that place, and now nothing. No passion, no spark, just numb. And that's when it hit me. It's scary when you no longer recognize yourself. And that was me. And here's what hit me. Sometimes the heaviest weight we carry isn't physical, it's emotional. So today, I want to help you identify what's weighing you down and how do you release it for good. Emotional weight isn't always tears and breakdowns. Sometimes it's subtle. The constant, I'm tired, you can't explain. Losing excitement for things that once lit you up. Saying yes when your soul is screaming no. Believing you have to hold everything together. That was me. Feeling responsible for everyone's happiness but your own. If any of that sounds familiar, your heart is asking for a detox. And the wild part, most emotional weight doesn't even belong to us. We just never learned how to put it down. When you start noticing those signs, the exhaustion, the emotional clutter, the constant weight it's easy to think, okay, I see it, so why can I just let it go? And that's where things get interesting because most of the time it's not what we want to hold on to. It's that part of us that has gotten used to carrying it. So let's talk about why we stay loyal to things that actually hurt us. We stay loyal to old identities, roles that no longer fit, people who drain us, and environments that break us. You know what? Because discomfort feels safer than the unknown, and growth requires change, even when change feels scary. Here's a truth I want you to remember. You can't heal in the same environment that hurt you. Let me say that again. You can't heal in the same environment that hurt you. Sometimes letting go isn't a loss, it's the greatest act of self respect. And I know that truth can sting a little, but once you finally accept it, that you can't heal in the same environment that hurt you, something shifts because letting go isn't about losing, it's about creating space for peace to finally find you. And that's exactly what this next part is about. It's about learning how to actually detox emotionally and make room for the version of you that feels light again. You know, a lot of people think healing means pretending everything's okay, smiling through the pain, pushing forward, ignoring what hurts. But that's not healing, that's hiding. This isn't about pretending everything's fine, it's about clearing space so your soul can breathe again. So let's talk about how to do that step by step. Number one, we have to name the toxic source. You can't release what you won't acknowledge. And the truth is, sometimes we stay so busy that we never stop to ask what's actually draining me. Is it your job? A relationship? A belief you've outgrown? Because awareness is the first step of any detox, emotional or otherwise. Drop a fire emoji in the comments if something just came to your mind. Once you can name it, the next step is reclaiming what's yours because not everything you carry belongs to you. Number two, choose your energy. Emotional detox is about taking your power back, your peace, your passion, your joy. Not every emotion needs a reaction. Not every person deserves access to you. Here's something I've learned. If something costs you your peace, it's too expensive. And I live by that. But even when we know that, stress still creeps in. So, what's the next step? It's learning how to interrupt those patterns in real time. Number three, create interruption rituals. When negativity or stress tries to take over, pause the autopilot. Interrupt the pattern with something grounding. So try this. Take a different route home. Break your emotional routine. Do a 60-second reset. Hand on your heart, one deep intentional breath. Play a song that instantly shifts your frequency. Step outside. The sunlight and air are underrated therapy, and I love that. Tiny shifts lead to massive internal change. And as you start to regulate your emotions, here's something just as important, realizing what's not even yours to carry. Number four, release what isn't your responsibility. Repeat after me. It is not my job to carry the weight of someone else's emotions. You are not the fixer. You are not the savior. You are not the emotional sponge. Put their problems back where they belong, with them. Because peace begins where over responsibility ends. And once you finally put down what isn't yours, it's time to refill that space with something beautiful, nourishment. Number 5, replace clutter with nourishment. Detoxing isn't just about what you remove, it's about what you restore. Restore what makes you feel alive again. Creative play, stillness, pleasure, new challenges, curiosity about life. Healing isn't just about removing pain, it's making space for joy. Because when you lighten the load, your purpose finally has room to show up. That's profound. And for me, that moment when the weight finally lifted was when everything changed. When I finally left that toxic environment, it wasn't just quitting a job, it was quitting the version of me that thought exhaustion was normal. And the moment I chose my peace, my passion came back. My creativity came back. I came back. And that's what I want for you, a life that feels like you again. But remember, this isn't a one-time fix. Emotional detoxing is a lifelong act of self-love. An emotional detox isn't about one big moment of clarity. It's about a lifetime of releasing what no longer aligns with your highest self. Because the truth is, you were never meant to carry all this weight. So let's set down what's heavy and make room for what's meant for us. And if this message resonated with you, here's how we keep the healing energy moving. If this spoke to you today, comment, I'm letting go to claim your emotional freedom. Like this video if you're choosing peace over pressure. Subscribe if you're ready to keep growing, healing, and aligning with your highest self. You know what? Because you deserve to feel light again. And it starts right here, right now. I'll see you in the next video.